Welcome to a short video on the suggested calendar settings for REL 2300 St. Petersburg College. The setup for the calendar for this course is pretty simple because there are 8 modules and 16 weeks in a normal fall or spring course schedule. I will show you another way to set it up for shorter or longer times in a few minutes. But since there's 16 weeks and 8 modules, the easiest thing is divided in every 2 weeks. And so that's what I've done here. And that places the quiz at the end of the second 2 weeks, opening it. I've set it here for Thursday. Then in September you see it closes on Sunday and the next module begins. You can see also that every 2 weeks a new module opens, and every other week there's an exam. The advantage of this, and the exams are always open the same amount of time, the advantage of this is that it's easier for students to remember and to keep track of when things are done. The downside is that the last module runs into the final exam week, but this course does not have a final exam. It has a section exam. And so it's not the worst thing, and by then they usually have it down where they know what they're doing, so it's not a big problem. Now another way to look at this, or another way to organize it, is to look at get back here to October, to the 60% mark, when the last day is for students to withdraw with a W. This is a critical time for students, of course. And you really need section 2 pretty much completed or done very close to this date. Ideally it would be done even before this date, but it's not possible in this schedule. The students who are wanting to know whether to withdraw, then you can send a notice here that if they're really concerned about this and want to know where they stand, they need to get their work in, so you can assess it in time to give them some advice. But your withdrawal of those students is two weeks after this, and you will have enough information now to know whether to withdraw them from the course. In the syllabus is a recommended setting for how many points they need not to be withdrawn and so forth. So that's the other possibility. Now there's other things you can add when the paper is due and so forth. I would recommend this when the course is about to end. The last paper you need in early, or probably a little earlier than normal, the paper section due today, so that you have enough time to grade it. The other section exams and so forth, you are graded automatically, so that's not so much of a problem, but you want time to grade that paper there, so you can indicate that. I would also recommend a reminder every month at least of the presentation, and then reminders for everything that you can think of, the discussion forums and the papers and so forth. So, but this is the basic outline for how to set this up. And I hope this is helpful and will help you know how to set the calendar up. You may choose not to set the calendar up at all, and in which case it's perfectly fine, but if you want to set it, this is what you do.